One thing I never thought I would ever see in my lifetime, and that is the amount of chemicals, toxins in our world. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a toxic society. Not just psychologically, emotionally, but physically toxic environment. Yes, we do. You cannot avoid chemicals and toxins inside your home and outside of your home. But there are things that you can do to protect you and yours, you and your family. There are things that you can do to counteract some of the toxicity that's built up in your body over time. And I'm going to share that with you right now. This is Brother Teacher speaking to you, and I want you to understand that I care about you. That's the reason I do these videos. But please listen to me intently. First of all, if you don't want to be healed, turn the video off and watch World Star Hip Hop or a reality show or go play a video game. If you don't want to be rid of illness, this is not the place for you. This is only for people that care about themselves and about the lives of their own families and friends, for that matter. Now, getting to the point of toxicity from chemicals. Let's face it. You walk outside of your door, you see buses, trains, automobiles, jets, planes, factories spewing out chemicals into our environment every single day. Where is it going? It's going in the atmosphere. It's landing on the vegetation, the trees, the plants, the ground, and even on us. We go to public swimming pools, gymnasiums, recreational centers. We get in the swimming pool. It's full of what? Chlorine, or even bentonite as an alternative to that, to kill the bacteria and various other pathogens and so forth in the water. We're bathing ourselves in chemicals. And to beat all, we come inside of our homes. We are using bleaches, cleansers, detergents, antiseptics, antibiotics of some sort, antimicrobial creams and foams and lotions and so forth on our skin to kill what? Bacteria. Silly rabbit. Some bacteria is good. You're not supposed to kill it all. But we're focusing on the chemical toxins right now. Listen to me. We know in our water supply it contains hundreds of chemicals. One chemical is placed in the water to kill one thing, and then something is put in the water to balance that one out. Then something is put in the water to balance that out. They're all chemicals, mind you. And then we not only have those chemicals that are deliberately put in our water sources, but we have the chemicals from the air, the chemicals from the ground. Once it rains, it seeps into our sewer system and it goes into our public water supply. And it comes out in our faucet inside of our home and our showers and so forth. And guess what? We're bathing in it, and we're drinking it, and we're cooking with it. Not to mention the deodorants that we're using. Things enter into the body. How? Through inhalation, breathing in, through eating food, through absorption, right through the skin, through the scalp, through the face, any surface of the skin. Outside things enter in to the body. So now, we know it comes from the food, from the chemicals, from the genetically modified organisms and all of the other crap that they put in our foods. We know it enters into the body that way. We know it's absorbed, and we know we breathe it in. But once it's in there, how do you get rid of it? I tell you, a couple things that I have found out. Some superfoods that I have been using for quite a while now. Spirulina and chlorella. Two algae types of superfoods are very, very beneficial in helping rid the body of heavy metals and toxins. You should have these in your apothecary in your home. They should be a staple. You should use them every day in your home. Consume them, I should say, or every other day. You can put them in the form of a green drink, or you can make pancakes. You can sprinkle them on eggs. You use your imagination, but just make sure that you ingest these things on a regular basis, because they're chock full of ingredients, not only proteins, but they have cancer fighting properties. Chlorella and spirulina, those two there. So those two things help. Once they enter into your system, they draw those heavy metals within themselves, and then you excrete them out of your urine and your bowel movement when you go to the bathroom. So that's one way you can remove those. Also, I would recommend a metal detox by using bentonite clay. I've said this in time past. You can do this for 4 to 5 or 6 days. Take it in the morning before you eat anything, about an hour before you eat anything, in a glass of water, a teaspoon per 8-ounce glass of water, bentonite clay, and it will draw those heavy metals and those toxins and bind them to itself, and then you can excrete those when you go to the bathroom. Do this 5 or 6 days. The other thing would be activated charcoal, which does the same thing. It pulls the toxins and the heavy metals within its own self, and then you excrete them out of the body. I would do that 4 to 6 days as well as a metal detox. Now someone might say, well, brother teacher, how often should I do this detox? The bentonite clay and the activated charcoal, don't do it every single day for the rest of your life. You shouldn't be sick forever. But I would recommend that you do the chlorella and the spirulina, which is a superfood. It is food too. You can do that regular. That's part of your diet. But the other two items that I mentioned, the clay and the activated charcoal, those are emergency purposes. I would do that once every couple of months. Okay? Now, here's where the rubber meets the road. None of these things benefit you if you continue with your same bad habits. Stop putting the chemicals in and on your body. Stop exposing yourself to the chemicals when you have control over it, when you don't have to. You will lessen the likelihood of you becoming heavily toxified, if you will. I could use the term intoxicated. It's kind of funny. But anyway, you will lessen the opportunity for these chemicals to enter your body when you take charge of your own diet, your own life, your own surroundings. Those things that are within your own control, I should say. I know some might be working on a job where you're exposed to chemicals and so forth. Just follow the universal precautions and safety measures and you should be okay. But be mindful, if you are working in those environments, make sure that you detox on a regular basis. Okay? Exercise. Try as much as you possibly can to sweat, to rid yourself of those toxins as well. And also, you might want to go and get your gym membership, or find a place that has a sauna so that you can spend about 30 minutes in the sauna to sweat those toxins out of your pores and out of your fat tissue and out of your body. Most toxins are located in the fat deposits on your body. Yes, they are. But anyway, I know this was a gem. I know this was a nugget that you all love, and I hope that you apply this in your lives today. Not tomorrow, but today. If you want to be around for a while, if you want to live as much of a vibrant life as you possibly can, think on these things. Do it for your family as well as yourself. I love you. So long.